and welcome to my channel, Innate Wisdom. My name is Agnes. I'm an intuitive and a tarot card reader. I do general love readings for the collective and also for each zodiac sign bi-weekly. If you like my videos, please support my work by pressing the thumbs up and by subscribing to my channel. And remember, these messages are general and may not resonate for all of you. So in this pick a card reading, I'm going to explore the topic of why your person is distant, and other interesting questions I'm going to be asking. And once you have your deck or decks picked out, you'll find the timestamps in the description below. If you have chosen the left side deck, this is going to be your reading, and let's get started and see why your person is distant. Let's see what are the reasons in this case. What are the reasons that your person is distant from you? According to the tarot cards. Let's pick three cards. We have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Wands. You know, I just feel like this person might be addressing issues superficially. You two might have some fights behind you, some arguments behind you. I feel like this person is low on energy. It almost feels like it's hard for them to get up in the morning. It's that type of low energy. They haven't given up yet, but they're on the verge of giving up. This is the Nine of Wands energy. However, I think it's just that their energy level is such. It's not that they want to give up. And I feel like they are not reaching out, but they're trying to be positive and kind of pick up their own energies, kind of like put themselves together before they reach out, because deep down they want stability with you. They want to feel safe with you again. And I feel like, you know, these arguments that happened in the past, perhaps it kind of, you know, undermined your trust in each other. Perhaps there was suspicion, perhaps some jealousy. And I feel like maybe there was a certain conflict between the two of you that really drained the energy out of this relationship. I feel like they will be reaching out once this period has passed. I just feel like they just need to get their mojo back. It feels like it's coming, but it's just that they're waiting patiently. And in the meantime, they might be trying to focus on some kind of happiness. I feel like, you know, when they think of you, they feel happy. But in some cases, this Three of Cups, it could mean two things. It could mean that they're superficially trying to show a happy facade to the world around them. And people might think that, oh, everything is fine in their lives. And the other thing that's coming is that they might be just addressing issues superficially. It's almost like they're trying to avoid conflict. To me, the Three of Cups often signals the type of energy when someone just wants to be happy in the moment, and when it's about long-term happiness and there's issues and everything, they just want to just keep having fun, just to not have to think of the issues at hand, the issues that need to be resolved. And so that's, to me, the Three of Cups kind of has that type of energy. And then also another story is that there might be another person here. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to be the story for everyone that this is a love triangle, but in some cases that could be a love triangle. So let's clarify that Three of Cups, because I kind of want to know more about it, and then I will clarify the Nine of Wands as well. So here's the High Priestess as the clarification for the Three of Cups. And I feel like this person isn't open with you about what is going on. Perhaps they're trying to keep this a secret, if it's a love triangle. But again, the High Priestess is also telling me that they're not reaching into their own hearts about these conflicts, and they're not trying to resolve conflicts at depth. They're only resolving conflicts maybe superficially, and maybe trying to tell you, okay, let's have a drink and, you know, relax and have fun, and that type of conflict resolution that really doesn't solve anything in the long run. So the High Priestess, I just feel like they're afraid to reach into their own hearts to really feel what it is that they want, because it might bring them out of their comfort zone. So, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, for this reason, it could also mean that your person might need to actually step out of their own comfort zone, and it's reestablishing a new comfort zone for themselves. The Ace of Pentacles, something that will bring you both more stability. So let's see what the Nine of Wands is about. What were these arguments about? Why is there low energy in your person? Judgment. You know, this is about also connecting with your heart, following your truth. And I just feel like for some reason they are drained of energy to be able to follow their hearts. But that's what they want to do. It's just maybe not the time right now. They might need a few days, in some cases a few weeks. We're not really getting an answer as to what happened, what kind of conflicts these were, or what is actually draining their energy. Let me just get another card for that. The Five of Wands. So some unresolved conflicts, perhaps unresolved anger, ego fights, ego battles, power struggle with you or in a different life area. It could be a power struggle if this is a love triangle, maybe with the third person, the third party, I don't know. But there's definitely some conflicts that are unresolved, and it's leading to lots of maybe anger between the two of you. And these are fights that actually lead nowhere. These Five of Wands type fights, arguments, they don't lead to solutions. It feels like it's just like happening for the sake of argument or something like that. So, all right, this is the initial information that I'm getting about your person. So let's see, how do they feel about you? Let's see their current feelings. The Knight of Wands, Lovers, and Page of Cups. All of the cards here are telling me that your person is in love with you. They're excited about you. When they think of you, they're excited. It would be so awesome in their feeling for them to reach out to you. The Page of Cups is here. It's like they want to talk to you because it would be good for their hearts to open up. And the Lover's card is here. They're in love with you. The Lover's card can also mean that they're facing a decision that needs to be made. And the Knight of Wands, they're totally being pulled towards you. There's high levels of attraction here, high levels of sexuality, and they just... there's this chemistry between the two of you. There's this chemistry. So it feels like this is not only a passionate relationship, but also very loving relationship. And it feels like this person wants to come back and start a new cycle. At least they want to message you, which I had already picked up on, that I feel like in a few days they will be doing that. They will be, you know, reaching out to you, because it feels like to me right now that they hardly can wait. It's almost like they can hardly wait. It's just that they're not ready to... It's because of that Nine of Wands energy. They don't have a whole lot of energy right now. And also I'm getting from this Five of Wands card that came up, you know, in the previous spread as a clarification, that there's these conflicts, and they might still be a little bit anxious about how you might react if they reach out to you, but they will be reaching out. That's what I feel like. There's too much fire and passion and attraction here for this to just go away. This person is going to come back towards you. All right, so let's see now the Love Oracle cards and see what we need to know about your person. What do we need to know? Okay, this card kind of wants to come out. Not enough. They feel like they're not enough. This is the first impression that I'm getting. So frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So also I'm feeling that they're feeling quite jealous because since they're not in touch with you, they don't really know what you're up to. They might be keeping an eye on you, by the way, but it seems like they're not getting much information out of that, and they don't know what's going on with you, if you still care about them or did you move on. And it feels like they're not so confident about what's going to happen if they reach out to you. Like, are you going to be accepting them? You know, that's what it seems to be like, a question on their minds right now. There's a lot of frustration in them also, but they just feeling a lack of confidence. They're not enough. They're not good enough. They're not enough. This is the type of energy that's coming. Or I'm also getting now that they cannot please you. That's what they're worried about, that they cannot please you enough, that they cannot give you what you want. So let's see, what else do we need to know about them? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this is what they think is going on. The way they perceive this, perhaps if, the two of you are completely out of touch right now, maybe if you two broke up, this person might seem like you're not taking them back if they were to come towards you. This is what I was picking up on. This is how they perceive this relationship. Even though that they're super attracted to you, I feel like they will try to come back. The relationship is over, and the second line here, no second chances, they're afraid of that. It's not, I feel like this person is not neutral to you either, and probably that's why you're watching this video, because you do care about them. And but this is how they perceive the relationship, that there's no second chance. That's what they're fearing right now. So let's see, what do they think about you, or what do you mean to them? What do they think of you? What do they think of you? Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and Six of Swords. So they perceive you right now as being cold and distant, being up in your head. This is how they see you, and that you just want to move on. That's what they think of you, that you want to move on. You want to keep your distance from them. You're being very rational and strict. If they were to come back, they think that you would just be very cold towards them, and maybe you would want to set up some rules as to what you want to happen in this relationship. But on the other hand, they do think that you're attracted to them, because the Queen of Wands is here. This also symbolizes the passion and the fire. So they're kind of hopeful, but they do feel that you're not playing any more games, that you're not open to being played with, you're not open to wasting your time anymore. That's what they think of you. So let's see next, what shall we ask? Let's ask their probable future actions towards you. How's that for a question? Let's see their future actions towards you. Future actions, please. Six of Pentacles. So this is about putting more effort in. Oh, the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And Two of Swords. So their probable future actions are kind of talking about, that they're up in the head, the swords energy is here. The Knight of Swords, running away from conflict. It's almost like this character is picturing exactly the type of situation when they are facing conflict. It's almost like they close up, they run away, they ghost you. And so that type of indecisiveness is still here. They're still unsure of themselves. The indecision is still here. Two of Swords. They're afraid to reach within their hearts. They're too much controlled by their fears and doubts and disbeliefs, and also their lack of confidence, I'm getting. It's all in their head, really. It's all about how they visualize themselves, their lives, the consequences of what they might have to go through. It's almost like, they're putting in effort to be with you. There's the give and take. But then when it comes to, making a decision and being dependable about that, if they make a decision, let's keep your promises, then it's almost like, no, they're not ready for that. The Knight energy, especially the Knight of Swords, is so quickly changing. It's such an airy energy that it's almost like the wind, They might knock on your door one day, and the next day they might be gone. They might not be even messaging you. It's just about being up in the head and not connecting with their hearts, not connecting with their emotions. But from the Six of Pentacles, I'm also hearing, make sure that you're not giving this person more than they're giving you. And yeah, it probably serves you right if you have some rules set up, if you have boundaries. So say no if you have to. And the Six of Pentacles, is saying, to watch how much you give of yourself, not to give more than the other person is giving you. And also this person is very much about comfort zones. They're just so avoiding conflict right now. In this phase of their lives, it feels like they're just avoiding conflict, at least for now. And of course, the energies constantly change. So let's see now, where is this relationship headed? Where is this relationship going? What is the next stage? What's next? The Tower. Temperance. And the Moon. So there's a lot of unresolved issues, as signaled by the Moon card here. There's also love between the two of you, as shown by the Temperance card, which, for your hearts to heal, it feels like they need to be overcoming some deep issues about themselves, why they lack confidence, why they feel like they're not good enough, or that they're not enough, that they deserve good, and that they deserve to be happy. Because right now it feels like the Moon energy is really dragging them down. This Moon, it could be, mother issues with their mother, or how connect to feminine energies, how they connect with maybe their own, feminine energy, because everybody has, whether we're talking about a man or a woman here, even men have a feminine matrix within them, and even females have a masculine matrix. So it's almost like how they connect with that nurturing side of themselves, and the creativity and the intuition, and it almost feels like they want to scream. I'm picking up on some deep traumas here, but these can heal definitely, because the Temperance card is indicating that there's time and patience needed for you two to heal, or to heal your relationship. The connection is real. It's not like you're sensing something that isn't there. It's just that it's going to take a lot more time. It feels like in the Tower moment, your person might, your relationship might be experiencing something that's sudden, unexpected. Something might be revealed or realized that might, even if temporarily, but shake up your relationship. There could be sudden changes that bring instability, discomfort, and it could be, that issues are coming up when this person is connecting with their heart. It's almost like these subconscious issues are being stirred up, and they might run away when they start to feel that. But it's almost like you bring it out in them. It's not that you are having a bad effect, don't get me wrong. It's just that when they're reaching into their hearts, when they're connecting with their emotions, and you inspire them to connect with their hearts and their emotions, it's almost like then they start to feel this pain that they're carrying, and they run away. So this is the energies that I'm picking up on. Let me just ask the tarot cards about just one more phase after that. So let's see one more phase. The Emperor, Strength, and the Empress. So the Emperor is all about gaining power back. Once you face your fears, and I'm talking about you now, but it's both you and your person. So take it how it resonates. But what's coming to me from these cards now is that there will be strength in this relationship when one or both of you realize that the fears are limiting you. And once you're able to overcome your fear or fears, there will be strength. That's when you find your strength. And it feels like it's going to bring more stability between the two of you. Creativity, nurturing energies here. And the relationship is gaining its power back. And both of you are gaining your own power back by overcoming your fears and your doubts and self-limitations. Okay, so that's what I feel like as the next stage. All right, so this is the reading that I have for you if you pick the left side deck, and I'm going to be continuing on with the middle one in a moment. So if you chose the middle deck, this is going to be your reading, and let's get started and see why your person is distant right now. Why are they distant? What's going on? What can we find out about the background of this situation? Let's see. Page of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this person wants to talk to you. They're feeling attracted to you, but it's almost like they don't know what to do with this attraction. They feel like they're disappointing you, or they have disappointed you in the past. It's almost like they might be feeling criticized. They feel like they're not good enough for you, what they can offer you. It's almost like, they're being like a little child, someone who is very timid, shy, afraid to come forward. But, I feel like they want to message you, and they're going to message you, because the Wheel of Fortune is here as well, which indicate that quickly positive changes are coming. And this Wheel of Fortune energy can completely change the situation. If this is stagnating right now, it could bring in new energy, and that's what I feel. New energy is coming into this relationship, starting a brand new cycle. There will be messaging. However, the page energy, it's not about taking huge, humongous steps. Your person, like I said, they might be a little bit shy for some reason. And the Four of Cups is here. They just don't know if they can give you what you want. This is what's coming. But positive things are coming. I feel like new cycles, new doors are opening for you. The Wheel of Fortune energy is also telling me that you have to be ready to go with the punches, both of you actually, and your person too, because doors will be opening up, new opportunities are coming, and they need to be ready to go with the punches. And I feel like a brand new cycle is starting between the two of you. So let's get some clarification for this Page of Wands energy. Why do I feel like they're shy? What's going on here? Why do they not think that they're good enough, or that they can give you what you want? The Five of Wands is here. So I'm picking up on unresolved conflicts, perhaps frustration, anger between the two of you. And I feel like separation right now too, because this conflict, whatever that was, it's really breaking you two apart. It's almost like it's putting distance between the two of you, the fact that it's unresolved. And also the Five of Wands is about ego fights. It's about power struggle, who is right. And usually the Five of Wands type arguments do not lead to resolution. So let's see one more clarification card for this situation. What can we know about what's going on in the background? The Seven of Pentacles. So it feels like the situation is stagnating, which is not, this is not what you want. You don't want it to stagnate, even though there is value here between the two of you. This relationship, the connection itself might be very stable, and when the two of you are together, it feels very safe and secure. But it feels like the relationship has been stagnating, and I feel like this Wheel of Fortune energy is coming in to help this out, like to move the relationship out of this stagnating energy that it's experiencing. And it feels like it has been there for a while. And I'm also getting that your person, being represented by a page here, they might be resisting change. It feels like they might message you and then kind of stop there. They might stop by just accepting that the two of you are talking again, and they may not be doing any further steps towards you or towards this relationship to make it work. But again, the Wheel of Fortune energy is bringing about change. Let's see the next question, their current feelings for you. Let's see how they feel about you. Five of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Moon. You know, they're conflicted. There's lots of conflicts here. Deep issues within this person's subconscious. And I'm picking up on self-worthiness issues. The Six of Cups indicates that there's this deep soul connection between the two of you. I definitely feel like this person has a lot of nostalgia about you and you being together. They're probably looking at your photos and videos that you made together. They're really thinking about the good times between the two of you. In some cases, this could also be the type of strong connection, emotional, spiritual connection, such as in soulmate relationships. In some cases, this could be like a past life connection. If the two of you had this familiarity about each other, that you feel like your person was familiar to you at the time that you met them for the first time, you know, this could indicate that this is the type of Six of Cups feeling that is there. It's almost like connecting you both energetically to the past somehow. And they're definitely feeling the pain of being separated from you. And then here's this Moon energy. It's almost like some things are going on under the surface. They're not really being open about what's going on. They might be keeping secrets. I'm hearing for some of your people that there might be going through some changes that they're not talking about. And there's also, from the Five of Swords energy, I'm picking up on inner conflicts as well within themselves. And also this Five of Swords energy could indicate that you might have felt that they're playing mind games with you. It could also indicate that they feel they're being manipulated by somebody else, perhaps from the outside. But the Five of Swords energy is that type of deep conflict. Whether it's between the two of you, whether this person is having deep conflicts with somebody else or in a different life area, that they're really conflicted and about something, and they're really up in the head. They're not really following their hearts. They're not really connecting with their hearts. It's almost like they're trying to press down the issues into their subconscious. And of course, it's not forgotten just by putting everything, you know, so that you can't see it. Things bubble up and they keep coming up. So this person, I feel like, you know, this has caught up with them. They can no longer hide these things. They need to face whatever deep fears and anxieties this Moon card represents, whatever it is that they have been trying to avoid, and perhaps for a long time. But it's like catching up with them. I'm hearing the past is catching up with them. So let's check out the Love Oracle cards now and see what we need to know about your person. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. You know, I just feel like this person doesn't feel that they're good enough. They don't feel that actually I feel like they don't value themselves, and they might feel like also that you don't value them, but that's a projection of their inner conflicts onto their environment. So I feel like some kind of a shadow work needs to take place, and maybe they're working on that. Because from the Moon card, I was also picking up that for some of your people, some kind of inner work, some kind of deep healing is going on. And about self-worth, it's something is transforming for them. Let's see something else. What is it that we need to know? What else do we need to know about your person? Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So I feel like this person has a message for you. You are not forgotten, and they love you. It's almost like they're telling me that, it's almost like they're telling me, you know, that they will be coming back towards you. It's just that they need time. Whatever is going on, and when the time is right, they will be surfacing in your life again. And yeah, that's just what I feel. But whether you wait on them or not, it's up to you. It's just something that I want to say here. So let's see how this reading is going to unfold, and let's check out the next question and what this person thinks of you. What do you mean to them? Let's see what they think of you. How do they see you? What do you mean to them? King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who loves them genuinely. They see you as someone who loves them back, and they're super attracted to you. There's all this fire and attraction between the two of you. It feels like this never fails, this fire and chemistry. When the two of you are together, there's probably a lot of sexuality and passion and expression of this this passion between the two of you. There's love. They feel that you love them. They also feel like you really are confident about what you want, and you want stability. The Three of Pentacles, you want, even if you're taking baby steps, you want to move forward taking baby steps then, but you want actual actions, you want actual steps being taken. And they know that. They know that you want to work towards stability. And also another, like a side story that I'm getting here is that because there are two court cards, they might think that you're maybe being pursued by someone, that they might fear that they're losing you to a new person, someone who maybe has the hots for you, or maybe you're developing emotions for that person. But it could also indicate that the reason that they feel this is because they also have someone else that is presenting like a third-party situation. And the Three of Pentacles, in that case, it could symbolize that the symbolism of the three could indicate that you two are not just alone in this relationship. So take it how it resonates. But like I said, this was just a side story that I was getting. So, all right, let's now see their probable future actions towards you. The Fool, the Hierophant, and Four of Pentacles. So there's a certain rigidity here that is being expressed from the cards. The Four of Pentacles, somebody is not opening their heart. So I feel like your person might be reserved. They might be protecting their hearts, not wanting to let go of control. Maybe they're not letting go of their comfort zone because that's what they feel like they can control if they just stay within that safe zone. They might not be ready to open to a whole lot of new. However, it feels like the universe is bringing this whole new energy of opening up a new cycle between the two of you. But from the Hierophant card, I'm getting two stories. One is that there's the chance for the two of you to get onto a stable path. You know, commitment, long-term relationship. And but it just depends on how they decide about this Four of Pentacles. You know, are they able to be more flexible in their minds? Are they able to let go of control, let go of their past? It just feels like right now they're kind of closing their heart to change. But the Fool card is indicating change. So if they open up from this Four of Pentacles energy, this relationship could stabilize. On the other hand, if they don't, the opportunity is still there. You two might connect. However, the Hierophant, in that case, it's more like about a rigid energy. It's almost like they would need to get off their current path and start a new type of path with you outside of their comfort zone. But it feels like rigidity is what I'm hearing right now. So I feel like, you know, partly this is up to their free will, how they will decide. All right. So, you know, I just want to have one more question from these Love Oracle cards. Let's see, what would this person want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? Like, do they have a message for you? paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I feel like the message that they want to tell you is that they're so happy when the two of you are together. They're just feeling this joy in their hearts. However, for the time being, it feels like that's what they can give. But they're totally happy when the two of you are together. It's like that oneness energy. It's almost like soulmate energies, which came up from the Six of Cups already. So let's see what else would they want you to know, or what do they want to tell you? Let's see a message. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So it feels like, if this is a love triangle, if it's a love triangle, this person could be involved in a karmic relationship. So it might take them some time to get untangled from this, and karmic debt needs to be paid off, and it's not so easy to get out of something like this. But I just also hear that they're having trouble letting go. They're having trouble letting go, and they want you to know that. It's almost like they're struggling to get untangled, and they feel like their life is just one big turmoil. All right, so let's see where this relationship is headed. What is the next stage? What kind of energies can you expect in between the two of you? What is it that you may be dealing with? Six of Swords, Four of Wands, and Strength. So, your relationship is gaining strength as one's fears are realized, and when one or the both of you realize that these fears are limiting you and you're able to transform that, that's when you really get in touch with your own inner strength. Your relationship is going to gain strength, but for now there might be closed off energies for now, because here we have the Six of Swords as well, which indicates distance between the two of you. Somebody's trying to leave the situation behind. Somebody's trying to leave conflicts behind. And I feel like, this is coming from your person. However, your connection is so strong, it cannot be broken. This Four of Wands is, it's almost like the stability between the two of your hearts. The stability of the connection between the hearts is being told here by the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire, because this is my card for like that soulmate energy, the twin flame energy. But even if we do not label it as such, it's almost like the two of you are rejoicing in each other's energies, that this is what the both of you want. It's almost like you have to cooperate with the universe and get that perfect timing when the two of you can be together, because for now it feels like there's a lot of work that needs to be done, inner work, shadow work, to release something that's heavy right now, something that's obviously an obstacle between the two of you. But it feels like when the two of you are together, you just feel like you're so perfect together. All right, so that's what I have for you if you have chosen the middle deck, and I'm gonna be continuing with the right one in a moment. So if you pick the right side deck, this is going to be your reading, and let's get started and see why your person is distant. Why do they keep their distance from you? Let's see what the tarot says about that. Let's just get three cards. Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So this person is feeling like they have lost you. I don't know if the two of you are in a separation right now or after a breakup, but they want to come back towards you. Okay, the Judgment card, that's what it's telling me. And this person is definitely feeling very attracted to you. There's lots of passion and fire, chemistry from their end. And even on the Five of Pentacles, this is an interesting, is that it's almost like they're trying to reach out their hand towards you. It's like they want to touch your hand. Let's connect again. I'm hearing that. Let's connect again. Even though there might be this loss between the two of you, maybe a breakup, but this relationship and you as well, your person, is definitely so valuable to this person. They're really feeling lost without you. They're feeling lonely. This is the type of feeling that I'm hearing. This is the type of information that's coming right now from the cards. This person is feeling left out in the cold, and they're really lonely. That's what I'm hearing. So they want to come back towards you. You know, the Judgment card is also about what's the truth in their hearts. So that's what they want to follow. They feel what the truth is. And I feel like suddenly they might be making an appearance on your doorstep, or they might message you. There might be lots of passion. It's like, you know, a completely new cycle might be starting between the two of you, because that's what's indicated by the Ace of Wands. However, two things about the Ace of Wands. One of them is that if this person isn't using that chance to connect with you, that Ace energy might actually go away. And the other thing that's coming up about the Ace of Wands is that sometimes the Ace of Wands especially can flame out as quickly as it flared up. So yeah, but I feel like this is not just a flare-up, because the Judgment heart, it's like this person is connecting with their hearts and they're trying to follow their hearts. It's maybe that they haven't reached out to you yet, but they want to. They're planning on that. So let's see how they feel about you. Let's see their current feelings for you. The Four of Pentacles. So they're not showing you much, you know, many emotions right now. They're not showing you emotions. They're not showing you what's in their hearts. Here's the Two of Swords. They're also indecisive. And what else? The Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords energy is here. So that means that this person may not be too trustworthy, so to say, because they might change their minds too often. It's not that they want to lie to you or something like that, but sometimes, you know, they promise things or they say things that then they cannot keep. I'm also hearing that in some cases, this person that you're thinking of might be too optimistic. They might have a lot of ideas. They might seem like they know what they're doing. But then when it comes to taking actual steps or actual, you know, actions, they might disappear. And the Knight of Swords energy is also the type of character who might suddenly message you and they want to move forward and everything, and next day they might disappear, they might ghost you. And that's the type of energy that I was also picking up from the Ace of Wands. And this person is definitely attracted to you. It's just that something deeper is going on here. The Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, is indicating that their hearts are somehow closed. It's almost like they have a wall around their hearts. They feel that they want to come towards you, but then when they're connecting to that feeling, when they're connecting to the truth of their hearts, it's almost like these fears are popping out, and it's almost like they're all of a sudden indecisive, unsure, insecure. They're full of doubts and fears and whatnot, but it seems like they keep changing their minds, like their decisions are not permanent, so to say. And you know, nothing is permanent in the universe, but it's almost like, not even for the time being, it's almost like they cannot keep their own promises. And also I'm hearing from the Four of Pentacles here on the left side that this person might be too much into wanting to control their lives. They might want to control their circumstances, and they do not like something new. Like they might be too stuck in their own comfort zones. So let's see, what are these fears about? Why is this person so not dependable? Why is it like, what's going on behind the curtains here? Let's see what's going on. The Nine of Wands. Let's see, one more clarification. So we have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Cups. You know, they're really conflicted about how they feel about you. It's almost like it's creating a lot of chaos. But I feel like this person right now is low on energy. And it's almost like they keep changing their minds because it's almost like their energy level might be changing all the time, and it's almost like they cannot depend on themselves. It's almost like they can't feel all the time that they want to move forward or they want to charge forward with you, even though there's a lot of love in their hearts for you. But it's almost like they would need a lot more energy to work through something. It also feels like there's lack of trust between the two of you. Maybe there had been a lot of arguments already or letdowns in the past. And this person is almost like on the verge of giving up, but they're not giving up yet. It's just that it's almost like they're distant right now because they need to regain their own strength, their own power, their own energy. I'm also hearing that some of your people could be losing their own energy to something else in their life, like a different life area that's actually taking away or draining their energy. That's another possibility that I'm hearing here from the Nine of Wands. So let me just get a clarification for that as well. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is your person low on energy? We have the Hierophant, so some kind of restraints are here. Something, I'm hearing also promises. They want to keep promises. They want to be, living up to standards. And those standards might be giving such a frame to their lives that is no longer working out for them, but it's almost like they need the energy to break those limits or limitations. I'm also hearing beliefs. It could be culture, it could be tradition, something that they would have to break in order to come towards you, and that needs a lot of energy, which they do not have right now. That's what I'm picking up on. So they might just decide to keep their distance for now. So as far as their current feelings for you, because originally this is the question that I was asking here, the Queen of Cups indicates that this person really loves you, and it's almost like they need time in order to deal with whatever it is that they're dealing with. So let's see the Love Oracle cards and what they have to say about your person. What is it that we need to know? What do we need to know about this person? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So it seems like something might be revealed to them very suddenly, unexpectedly. Some light bulb could go up in their heads, and I feel like something that they will see more clearly because I feel like this will bring positive changes towards your relationship. This sudden insight, sudden feeling, something becoming revealed. It could be an actual event, or it could be just something that happens to them, within. Something that they might suddenly realize. And it could be shocking, actually, the reality that they might face. Something that they unexpectedly understand or have a different view about a certain situation. And let's see one more thing that we need to know about your person. Okay, and we have the Phoenix. So new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So I feel like this card goes together with the lightning, because after this sudden change happens, after some groundbreaking events are taking place or something is suddenly realized, there's going to be a new phase between the two of you, rekindling, renewing. Both of these cards actually have the keyword transformation on them.
So I feel like your person might actually completely transform and grow and be almost like a renewed person, someone who is different from their previous personality. That's the type of transforming energy that it's almost like in the air, something that the cards are talking about. All right, so let's see what this person thinks of you. What do they think of you? How do they see you? The Nine of Swords, they see you as someone who is really up in the head, really distant right now, but that you're feeling anxious and thinking things over. They don't think that you are doing very well, but this is how they see you. Of course, it's a different question how you are really doing, but let's see what else do they think of you. Magician, and one more card, the Two of Pentacles. So they think that you are really up in the head about this situation between the two of you, that you're really feeling down, that you might be having sleepless nights over this, but then they feel that you're optimistic. They feel that you believe in your relationship together, that you believe in them. You believe in that this could really work out. And it's almost like this person on your mind is actually trying to connect to this magician energy of yours that they think that you have, or that's how they see you. And because it actually gives them strength. However, they're also feeling like you are trying to decide whether to give any more energy into this relationship or not. They feel like you're hesitating. They don't know if you are actually considering whether putting more energy into this relationship would actually bring you more stability or not. So that's how they see you. That's what they think of you in this current situation, that is. So let me check. I asked these extra questions for the middle deck from the Love Oracle cards, and what are some messages that they would want to tell you? Let's ask that here too. What is it that they would want to tell you right now? What kind of message do they want to tell you right now? Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So it feels like an assurance to you that it's almost like this person is just asking for a little bit more time, and they're assuring you that you're receiving what you want and you're receiving what you need, and that your relationship is moving ahead in spite of appearances. So let's see, what else do they want you to know? Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. And with this message, your person is trying to tell you that they feel restrained in a situation. It's almost like this is relating to their feeling so powerless. This is the reason that they keep running away. This is the reason of all that swords energy, the Knight of Swords. They keep running away. It's almost like they're not dependable because it's almost, I'm not saying that they're possessed, but it's almost like they're being manipulated. They have a block. Maybe they're in a codependent relationship, or somehow they depend on somebody else. That's what I feel from this. Maybe they're restrained by, it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be culture. It could be traditions. It could be anything, any idea that they might feel like that has such an effect on them that they cannot just easily break away from that. So this is what they want to tell you right now. I feel like this person has a lot that they're dealing with, honestly. So let's see their probable future actions towards you. The Eight of Cups, Justice, and a Devil. the devil energy I felt from this addiction card that was there. So, your person might be dealing with an actual addiction. Could be alcohol, drugs, sex, obsession with money, career. But you know what? I feel like here it's almost like a manipulative energy. That's the type of feeling that I'm picking up on. And this they haven't yet learned to handle. This devil energy still has a lot of control over your person, and it's draining their energy. It could be the 9 of Wands that was there, and they're feeling so powerless. This could definitely be such a toxicity in their lives that they cannot control this. It's like they're losing all their powers. This devil energy is taking over their lives, basically. Whether this is coming from a person, it could be a thought, a thing, a place, money. It could be anything that your person feels overpowered by. But justice is here. So that means that they want to make it right with you in the meantime. So you might be expecting an apology. And that your person might be wanting to bring back harmony and balance because they feel like, this isn't right towards you, and they don't want to lose you. They might appear like they're turning their backs to you, but they're really not, because I feel like there's such an emotional connection here. They really have a lot of love in their hearts. They might appear like they're trying to leave this situation behind, but I don't think that they can resist. I don't think that they're successful at that. This 8 of Cups to me in this scenario here doesn't mean that they are done with you. It's almost like they're hiding for a while. They might need to do like a retreat, and be in isolation. But this, I just don't think that it's going to last for too long, especially because the Justice card is here too. So they want to make it right. They don't want to leave you in this unfair situation. All right, so let's see what is the next stage in this relationship. Where is this headed between the two of you? Where is it headed? The King of Wands, Lovers, and the Queen of Swords. So there's 2 court cards here. And, in some cases, this could indicate that there's multiple parties involved from their side. Could be your side as well, but it means that, the two of you might be dealing with not just the 2 of your energies here, but some other influence, somebody else's influence. And in that case, your person might turn cold. Even though there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, lots of connection that's coming up. I feel like you two will be hooking up. You will be together. But the Lovers card also indicates that a decision needs to be made. A definitive decision needs to be made. And right now, I just don't feel like that's happening, because the Queen of Swords, it's almost like cuts this connection. It's like, I don't know why I feel that, but it's like really an interference is what I'm getting from this Queen of Swords here. The King of Wands indicates lots of chemistry, passion, when the two of you are together, sexuality, and it feels this connection is very fiery and passionate and super strong. But then the Queen of Swords sometimes comes in and makes things cold and distant between the two of you. And as long as that decision is not being made permanently, or like a permanent decision, and your person being decisive about that, it feels like this Queen of Swords energy might be interfering, might continue to interfere. So that's what I feel. That's the reading I have for you if you have chosen the right side deck. And thank you so much for being here. I love all your comments and I appreciate them. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Take care.